Good morning. Welcome back to my office. Office is open. If you're new around here, my name is Kirsten. I buy and sell vintage, antiques, collectibles, secondhand, anything that I think I can sell online for a profit on eBay, on my website, or in antique centres. And I do gentle vlogs about my life, working from home, gardening, life with the dogs, that kind of thing. So if you like a gentle vlog that's not gonna cause you too much upset, a kind of winding down kind of vlog, then please think about subscribing. It's free and it helps. Okay, so I'm feeling a bit brighter today. Hang on one second. I just shut my office door because I've got the washing machine on and it's got to that point where it feels like it's going to take off. So I just thought I'd shut that a little bit. Yeah, feeling a bit brighter than I was in my last video. Thank you for all the kind comments, really did appreciate it. We did our best, it didn't work, and we've got to just hope that Dave quickly finds a new home. And remarkably, the house seems a lot calmer. I don't know if it's just because I'm not on high alert that I feel calmer, but Benji and Eddie feel calmer as well, so maybe it's better for all of us, you know? Just, it needed to be done, but anyway, let's not keep thinking about it. Just wanted to say thank you so much for all the comments, and yeah. Next thing, today is, what day is it? Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning, it's about 9 o'clock. My daughter's visiting at the moment, so that's nice. So I might take her out in a bit. She's not up yet. So I need to find out if she wants to go out or if she just wants to stay home. If we're staying home, I might do a bit more painting of the fence and stuff, because it's actually not as windy today as it has been. It's been ridiculous. The wind has just been silly, but it's a little bit calmer today. So I might do some more painting. If she wants to go out, then we'll go out somewhere. So while she's not up, I thought I'd show you the bits that I've picked out for you. Before I start, I just want to say some thank yous. Thank you to Rita, Rachel, Margaret, Tina and Alison, who all ordered on my website. I really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot, so thank you so much. But also, while I've got my little notepad in front of me, because I try to note things down to remember to tell you, 3 programmes we've found to watch at the moment. One's just me. The first one is The Other Bennett Sister. Have you been watching it? I love a period drama, and when I saw that advertised, I was like, I am definitely watching that. And I think I've watched 3 episodes. Love it. So if you like a period drama, The Other Bennett Sister, I think it's on BBC iPlayer. BBC. Yeah, absolutely love it. Now, the other 2, I have converted to Darren. I have been a lover of a cheesy crime programme forever. I loved A Murder, She Wrote, A Father, Ted. I love Poirot, that's and Agatha Christie's, and all of those. Absolutely love all that, but I love the cheesier the better. And we found a couple more. Now, the first one, I have to say thank you to Paul and Marie, M's Den. They were talking about the Marlowe Murder Club. So we went and found that, and we've been watching that. And I've converted Darren to watch them with me. It's either that or we watch everything separately. So he's decided that he's going to invest. So the Marlowe Murder Club, I think we've watched 2 episodes. Yeah, love that. So I can't remember what channel it's on. You should be able to find it. And then another one, Darren saw it advertised the other day, and he was like, I think this will be up your street, and it's called Queens of Mystery, and we watched the first episode. It is super cheesy. Yeah, it's super cheesy, but if you like a cheesy murder mystery type programme, definitely go and find that one as well. Queen's Mystery. It's got some biggish stars in that. Yeah, so there's my notes for today. I said I was going to show you the bits that I'm putting on my website. In my last video, I showed you these two that I was putting on, the pig and the reindeer. I've already got some small ducks on there that I showed you last time as well. But I've also put on the large duck and a little rabbit as well. So these are all vintage from the 90s. I was explaining last time the chap had bought a warehouse that sold all this stuff, but it had closed and they hadn't emptied it out. And so all this stock's from the 90s, but it's like old new stock. So I've got a rabbit, the duck, the pig and the reindeer. So that's a nice little collection. What else? Where shall I start? Okay, tins. You know I love all tins. You can see a load of them up there. I got this Quality Street tin. I really, really, really like it. I love a Quality Street tin. There's something very nostalgic about a Quality Street tin, isn't there? That one's really nice. I've also got that one. There's Jenny. That one as well. So she's gone back in there again. So yeah, really lovely. I love vintage Quality Street tin. I love old tins. I just think they look really nice if you can get a little collection of them on a shelf, especially in a kitchen or something. I mean, I like them up there, but if you had like a kitchen shelf, you could have like old tins along the top. Pretty cool. So yeah, there's that one. Something functional. A little like cast iron doorstop, the mouse with the cheese. Isn't that lovely? Oh, I think that's so cute. Just a small one, but it's really, really nice. So there's that one. We've got a wooden like loving spoon, like hand carved with these grapes and leaves and things. Really, really nice. The only issue with that is it's obviously been stuck on a wall and it's got a bit of blue tack residue, but lovely thing that. I'm sure there must be something you can get that off with. Oh, I showed you this that I picked up at the car boot. I'm going to put this on my website. So it's candlestick, very Art Deco. It's brass, but in the bottom there looks like a cast iron sort of plate that's been put in the bottom to weight it down, because it's really heavy, but it's not. This isn't like, you can hear this bit is like hollow. This is solid. And then they've put like a cast iron base in there to weight it down. But isn't that lovely? If you've got an Art Deco kind of theme going on. This interesting piece of studio pottery I've decided to put on my website. I think it's just a decorative thing. I don't think it's got a function. It looks like waves, I think, with the seaweed in there underneath. And it's like two sides like that, but it's open at the bottom. I don't know what you could use it for. I mean, to start with, I was like, oh, is it for like paper napkins? You know, you'd put some paper napkins in there, but I think it's a bit too narrow. But if you've got any ideas what that could be, what it could be used for, then pop them in the comments below. But I think it's probably just a decorative bit, but really nice, really lovely. And especially if you've got like in your bathroom, you've got a sort of seaside theme. I think that's got the essence of the sea about it. And then I have these two little prints. Sorry, I've got something a bit stuck on there, that's it. So these are prints that are printed onto watercolour paper. So they're definitely prints. F. Massa, I think, was the artist. I just think they're lovely with this green, a dark green mount with gold on there, and then the gold on the frame as well. That one there with the swan and the cottage in the background, and then that one there with the daisies and the cottage and the, well, it's more than a cottage, isn't it? Nice big house at the back there. It's lovely. One of them them. Yeah, one of them's corner of the frame is a little bit damaged there, but you don't really see it, look, when it's hanging up. It's hard to show you without showing my phone, but yeah, it's just a tiny bit damaged there. But I'm going to sell those as a pair because I just think they look nice together. And then finally, this. Really nice. I picked that up on Saturday. I thought it was really, really nice. It is signed in pencil underneath. Now, having done some research, this is actually better than I thought. This is a Canadian totem pole made by an artist that's a known artist in Canada. And in fact, one of these, very similar to this, sold for £125 on eBay recently. So a nice little find that, but I thought I would put it on my website and I get to enjoy it in the meantime in my office. And if any of you are interested, it's there. But isn't that lovely? Look at the detail. And Darren's, it was a bit loose here. Darren's fixed it in so it's not loose now. And these still go a little bit, but he's tightened it up a little bit because that they would swing all the way round, but they more fixed than before. Really, really nice. Lovely bit. Benji. Hello. I'm having a terrible fringe day. I've had a few days of not so bad fringe day, but it's gone back to its worst. So I'm going to maybe wet it and see if I can blow dry it and get it to behave. I've not tackled the fringe situation yet because I just went into the conservatory. Darren's watching the TV in the lounge, he's doing some work and has his telly on at the same time, so I couldn't video. But it's very exciting news. My Cosmos Redcrest has one solitary germination, so I got very excited about that. And there's a few other bits that have come up that weren't there before, but I'm not going to bore you with my seedlings. But everything's looking healthy in the greenhouse, so I'm pleased with that. All my little fuchsias doing well. Look, can you see? These are cuttings that I took last year. Large, white, pink, and then lots without labels because I always think, oh, I'll remember. I don't know why I think I'll remember, because it's never going to happen. But yeah, really pleased. I've got lots of cosmos going on down here, and whatever these are. Sweet peas, lots of poppies, Lauren's grape apparently, no idea what that is, but I've got lots of them. I've got some echinaceas, some pinks. Echinaceas are those ones that you grow on and then they don't flower until the following year, so I'm hoping that I will have flowers this year on the ones that I did last year. Fingers crossed. It is a bit cool, a little bit cool out there, but I still haven't made a plan what I'm doing today. Darren made a start this morning on the picket fence, so maybe we'll get some more of that done today. I just had a little walk around the garden. Cold. But there's some little violas and pansies that have seeded themselves from last year, so that's really nice. Little bluish pansies and then some purple and yellow violas. And then I also found a little wild sort of violet they're only tiny, so they're hard to spot, but yeah, really chuffed with that. It's quite a bit later now. It's nearly 5:30. Beautiful sunshine now. My daughter and I had a really nice walk around Wainfleet, where we used to live. My in-laws still live there. So we had a nice walk around. Some interesting bits like the Barkham Street, you'll have seen it, and there's a sign up, and basically it was designed by an architect who designed streets in like London and stuff, so it's really sort of out of place in a little Lincolnshire town, but it looks really interesting. And there's one up for sale there, and it's only like 200 grand, and I think it's 4 bedrooms, and yeah, it's not expensive. I'd be a hell of a lot more expensive in London, that's for sure. And then we popped round to see my in-laws, had a nice little chat, a coffee. Got a belated anniversary present, so something to have tonight. And then Darren's been waiting in all day. Somebody was coming to service the boiler, and then at 5 to 5 we got an email saying unfortunately we're unable to come. So he's feeling a bit, because he couldn't really start any jobs, thinking that he would have to stop, and with dogs and that, it's not that easy just to quickly drop tools and leave everything. So yeah, he's just been hanging around, and he hates hanging around. I don't know about you, but Darren is not a great hanger around person. We did have a knock on the door, and we had a lovely parcel. It came in like a gift bag from Amazon, from Christine Young. So thank you so much. It's really thoughtful. Some joint care for senior dogs. Really thoughtful. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, so it's getting on. We're just having pizza for tea, so I'm going to go and put that in now. There's a really nice one from Aldi, and it's like Thai chili chicken. I recommend if you like a pizza every now and again. We don't have them loads, but every now and again. And that one is a bit delish. Right, pizza is in the oven. We're actually going to have a takeaway in the next couple of days as well, because last time my daughter came to stay, we convinced her to stay one extra night, and Darren said, I'll get us a Chinese takeaway if you stay one more night. And so she did, and then it turned out that the Chinese was shut because it was Chinese New Year. So yeah, we said next time you come, we promise you we will have a Chinese takeaway. So we're going to have a Chinese takeaway in the next few days. But we actually only had one a couple of days ago. Well, last week. It was the day that we took Dave. That whole day was just awful, and we were both just really stressed. And Darren was like, "Shall we have a Chinese takeaway?" And we did. And we won't have another one for probably like 8 months or something. But we promised her, so we got to do it. Oh yeah, in the video from Wainfleet earlier that you'll have seen, I did put a little explanation underneath, but stores, the garage, they have the old-fashioned petrol pump. So you pull up next to the shop, and then he comes out and he's got like a pulley system. He pulls the pumps out like that, and then he'll fill up your car for you, and then he pulls it back and it lays flat against the shop front. It's a really old-fashioned system, but it's still going. So I love to see stuff like that. It's like something out of Heartbeat, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to round up this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you could give me a thumbs up, really does help, as does writing a comment, even if it's just an emoji and you can't think of anything to say. Just leaving comments and interacting with videos just really helps YouTube realise that people are enjoying the video, and they will show it to more people. And getting people to watch videos is so difficult. Anyway, I don't know when Darren will have a video out next, but if you want to see more of Darren and the dogs, then please go over and watch Gardening with Dogs. There is a link in the description box, as is there links to all the social media, my website, our eBay, and also the address of the Antique Centre in Louth. All right, look after yourselves, take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Thank you.